Happy Easter, everybody, and welcome to your Easter episode of Transformers. This ain't the official Easter episode, but this is our weekly episodic episode. And I know last week during Rodimus Prime's video, I said I was going to do Alpha Trion this week, but I looked on my schedule and I actually realized it was actually Ultra Magnus, not Alpha Trion. So Alpha Trion will be next week, but this week we are doing Ultra Magnus and his Target Master Buddy, Battlefield Rung. And as he is in his gun mode. But so little disclaimer for that. And like I said, after this video we're gonna do our Easter Sunday videos, which will be on Dion for Transformers and my Python Patrol collection that I actually own. I don't have all the Python Patrol, but I've got some of them. But that'll be for after this video, plus the regular episodic episodes of Transformers, He-Man, and Thundercats will be air after this. So I'll have 5 more videos following behind this. So let's get on to our shout-outs of the week, shall we? Starting at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all your video game systems from the Atari all the way up to current systems, Games for each console. So go ahead and check them out. And if you need some other stuff for your systems, or just need to get your systems fixed, your computer fixed, your laptop fixed, go to Play It Again Games on Middle Road, right behind the Sheets on Valley Avenue. Definitely give them a check out here in Winchester. Both places are in Winchester. Both places are good to go to. So definitely check them out. But if you need toys and collectibles, you can go to 115 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. And I can honestly say I got this from Time Travelers. I even bought one for my nephew that I gave him a couple years back. That I got from Time Travelers. So, so my nephew got some added stuff from Time Travelers there as well as I did. So, but moving forward, you can find all your Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Thundercats, and so on and so forth, Super 7 stuff, as well as vintage stuff at Time Travelers. Check them out. But if you have a Tyler and you're trying to aid him out with getting his skill building and so on and so forth done, take him to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street, which is also here in Winchester, Virginia, on the Walking Mall. Definitely check them out. They got a whole lot of cool stuff for them and a lot of good puzzles and games and stuff that help them out. So go for it. If you're looking for comics and you're in the Winchester area, go to 4 Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane, where you can get all your Spider-Man, He-Man, Superman, Marvel, DC, Image, IDW stuff. Definitely check them out. And if you're in the Salisbury, North Carolina area, check out Comic Monsters, where you can get all your DC, Marvel, IDW, Superman, Spider-Man, He-Man, G.I. Joe comic books at Comic Monsters. But if you're also here in the Winchester area and you're looking for some great Jamaican food, may I shout out Lloyd's Tropical Island, right on Piccadilly Street, right across the street from the Hanley Library. Get some good food from Lloyd and his wonderful crew of people. Definitely check them out. And you can definitely get there. But if you're looking for a bank to go to, you could go to Bank of Clark or United Bank here in Winchester. Both banks are excellent. Both of them got good customer service. Definitely check them out. You can also see for insurance, whether for car insurance or auto insurance, actually, homeowners insurance, renters insurance, you can go to State Farm or you can go to Farmers. Both of them got great insurance. But if you're looking to get gas for a newly insured vehicle or gas for your already insured vehicle, you can go to Sheets and or Handy Mart. Both of them, you can get good prices on some gasoline. Quite a few of the Handy Marts got Dunkin' Donuts and Subways in them. So you can get some donuts, some great flavor coffees, any kind of coffee that you want. You could also get like sodas and subs and chips and snacks and things at Handy Mart. So definitely check them out. And as well as cheese, you can get the same. Get made to order food, so you get your belly full as well as your gas tank full. So I mean, it's worth the trip to both places. You know, and but if you're at home and you've got a tree that you need to get pulled, a tree stump you need removed, or just to get a tree stump taken out, or just a tree in general to get removed, get a hold of either Mixed Tree Service or Stoneberger's Tree Service, and get them both done. And they both got great customer service, great crews to get the work done for you. So it'll be awesome. You know, and Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So go ahead and check out Robert C. Brown here in Winchester, if you're in the Winchester area, at Healing Grace Counseling Services. But if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, or you're not in the Winchester area, go ahead and go to National Counseling Group. You know, you get some good people there to talk to you and help you out with any situation you're in. There's nothing wrong with therapy. You know, and but if you need psychiatry and you're in the Winchester Front Royal area, let me suggest going to Northwestern Community Services. If you're not in the Winchester Front Royal area, go to your closest local psychiatrist's office. There's nothing wrong with getting help. If you need to text somebody right now, because it's an issue that you need taken care of right this minute, text 741-741. They got good crisis counselors that will text you and talk to you, you know, and help you out. But if you need to hear human voice, dial 988. You know, and they have good crisis people to talk to you over the phone. And if you got a plan, get formulated. Please get a hold of, get to the your closest emergency room or dial 911 and get the help that you need. You are special and you're wanted in this community, and you're welcome here at any time. Okay, so we're going to start out with our look at Ultra Magnus, but we're going to set him off to the Ultra Magnus off to the side and look at his target master, which is Battlefield Rung, and which he's got very simple transformation, but this is his gun mode. And he also has these two accessories that also go with Ultra Magnus, which you can put on Rung, on these little connector ports right here on his feet, or where the gun barrel is. However you want to look at it. Sit one in there like that. Sit the other one there, and he looks like he just fired an energon blast. You know, or you can save him for Ultra Magnus, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But to transform him, it's real simple. It's just disconnect the legs, turn them around here like this, and then you can take his hands right out of there and bend this piece back, bring his arms down, and you got Rung in his robot mode. And that's pretty much it. And articulation, his head don't really move, but his arms can go out to here, go all the way around. You know, no bending at the elbows, but that's it for the arms. And his legs, he can kick out on a ball joint. Well, they can go back, but they're constricted by this piece, and they can also come forward. There's no knee joints or anything, so that's all the articulation here in this guy. So let's put him up to the side, and let's take a look at Ultra Magnus. And we're going to start with his weapons. And like I said, he's still got these two little smokestacks. Like I said, you could use them on here by plugging them right here on his little antennas, or his truck smokestacks. And there you go. And that's what that would look like. And you take them off. But looking at his weapons, he does have these two blasters, which you can set like back here on the sides at this little hole right here on this side. You can put this one on, plug it in right there. Same as the other side. He's got that hole right there that you can put this in. He's also got these two blasters or rocket launchers, more or less, which can go into these right up here in the front and plug one here on this side. You can plug one up here on this side. Here to give him some added firepower. And he's got his regular blaster cannon right here, which has a connector port back here is where I put it. Plus he's got the two connector ports, one right here and one right there. But I always put it back here in the back. You know, just plug it in right there. You know, so it's like blasting on the front. So he's got some mega firepower. But let's go ahead and take these weapons off for right now, because his trailer does do parts forming. So yes, he is partly of a part former. But let's just take a look at how he rolls. You know, like a regular truck. Like I said, he is a parts former. So his cab can separate off of the trailer. So I just gotta pick it up like this for the moment. So this way I can pop him off the trailer. As we can see the trailer here. So we'll have him in his truck mode as well as his trailer, which I said his trailer is a part former, because this whole trailer piece here does become his armor for his robot mode. So let's go ahead and get this in its separate components, which is kind of easy but yet kind of difficult. But yeah, it's not that difficult. For these pieces that are right here do come off. So I'm going to take these off, separate it, and I have it separated and show you. Well, no, let me keep this on because I want y'all to see how I separate it. Because these pieces here in the back, eventually on this piece here, do become his wrist pieces. And these two come off because these become his shoulder joints, or his shoulder coverings. And you do want to get this piece off of here, because this piece on the top does become his chest coverings, and these pieces and these side pieces do become his leg shields. And like I said, you do want to get these pieces off. So let me take this off camera. You can just look at that part of Ultra Magnus. As you can see, this piece, that's one of his wrist coverings. That's his other wrist covering, and this is his upper body covering. So I will show you how these go on. And for his leg coverings, they wrap around.
Are you getting your junk done easy? Find a store, place your order, and get on your way with the Dunkin' app. Order ahead.
You know, and whatnot. So get them set up. So you put these off to the side. So let's go ahead and start the transformation for Ultra Magnus. First you separate the legs, and you can bring the legs down. Second first, just like the first. And bring, well, you don't have to bring these out unless you don't want to put the armor on him. And then you're going to eventually take his waist piece and turn her around at the waist piece. Spin this part around. And then you can bring the arms out. And then you eventually want to slide the upper body in. So we got him so far in this mode. And we got him this far in robot mode. And then you want to take the leg pieces or do you have it configured like this and slide his legs on, his legs in. And then you take the other leg piece, make sure you have that configured the same way. And then you want to have that configured the same way. And then slide his other leg in there, into the leg armor. And then you got his leg configurations already done out. And then his wrist pieces, you open the little piece here on the wand. Put his, let me raise the camera up some so we can actually get him looking right. Bring out each one arm. And then they got this little peg that can go into the side of the arm. But I think I have it at the wrong arm. There we go. Have it right there and just close it up. And he's got his forearm cover on. You bring the other arm piece, open it out, same second first, like just like the first again, and slide it on and close it up. And then you can take his chest configuration piece, connect it into place, close the step backpack back up. There you got most of Ultra Magnus already done here. And then you take his little shoulder pieces, close these little fork pieces in, and then you have his little shoulder cannons going in. Like I said, they close this piece in. And then you could put these little missile launchers right on the sides. I like to have them where the rocket launchers are hanging. It looks like they're hanging low, like they are right here. And then, like I have them, get them right there. And then you could have these right here at his legs. And I'll put them on and I'll lower the camera to show you. Lower the camera down. That's actually if I got them right there on the sides of his legs right there. And then you got his other pistol right there. So you got Ultra Magnus all geared up. And you can take the little smokestacks and put them right on top of his head. And then I'll show you how I got them. That's how I got him to sitting on top of his head. You know, but that's Ultra Magnus in his robot form. I'm going to try to slide him back some. And the camera up. There we go. Bring in Autobot Rung. We can sit him right here upon Ultra Magnus. You know, so we've got that going on. But this has been Ultra Magnus. And hope everybody's enjoying their Easter. And get ready for some special Easter episodes of Cobra Island. So I will gladly see y'all in the next one. Peace, love, and a John Hughes. See y'all in the next one. And until all are one.